Hey guys, welcome to my first official pregnancy update. As of today, I am 16 weeks pregnant. That means the baby is about 4.5 inches long and 2.5 ounces. They say it's about the size of an avocado. The baby can sense light now, but its eyes are still shut. Supposed to be able to start hearing like within this week or next week. Baby's moving around a lot. I have actually felt the baby moving a bit, but not a lot. I'm only 16 weeks, so I think I can feel it a little sooner in this pregnancy just because I've had 2 other babies and I know kind of what to look for. But yeah, the baby is getting toenails, which is just crazy. The baby has fingerprints, and the baby has a gender at this point, but like it's a definite gender, but we don't know yet. So it's really exciting. As far as how am I doing, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm not having nausea anymore. I'll get to that later, but that's why I hadn't been vlogging for a while. I do have migraines, and those have been kind of vexing me periodically. So yeah. That's where we are with the baby. I can't really believe that I'm 16 weeks already. It just kind of blows my mind. So anyways, let's just kind of rewind. The last time I posted a vlog, like 2 months ago, before this most recent one, I had been feeling really sick. I was nauseous all the time. And I was nauseous and had stomach aches, and I guess I couldn't really tell the two apart, so I was just sick. I wasn't throwing up at all, I was just sick. And you know, taking care of my 2 kids, trying to take care of my house, trying to take care of myself, vlogging was too much, and so I had to take a break. Since then, since I got into my 2nd trimester, the nausea has gone away, but the stomach aches didn't. And I started realizing that the stomach aches were whenever I ate. So I brought that up at my last doctor's appointment, and they said that I need to cut out dairy, beef, and fatty foods until I figure out which one it is. So far I'm thinking it's beef, because I haven't had beef in like a week, almost a week. And I've been feeling pretty good. I don't feel like I have the stomach aches as much anymore. I've also been, I haven't really been drinking as much milk. Milk has been one of my, like, I guess you would say it was a craving. I've just been having like a big glass of milk like every day. So I haven't been doing that as much. I got some chocolate almond silk, so it's almond milk, but it's chocolate. And so that's been kind of curbing that a little bit. So that's been good. We have had a few ultrasounds. Now, regarding my tumor, how things are going with that. At my first few appointments, I got kind of mixed responses from my OBGYNs about how they felt about me even being pregnant, being that I have this tumor. And, you know, one of them doesn't really like the idea. He doesn't like it at all. One of them was really cool about it. I had another one that was really cool about it, and just wanting to make sure we keep on top of things. They sent me to maternal fetal medicine, which those are basically the doctors for people who are high-risk pregnancy. And the things we were going to address is whether or not I can have a VBAC, which is if you don't know, it's a vaginal birth after a C-section. Calvin was a C-section. So we're trying to see if I would be allowed to do a vaginal birth since Calvin was a C-section. We were going to check to see if they could see the tumor with the ultrasound, and we were going to check to see if they thought I needed to be on blood thinners. When they found my tumor originally back in like March or April of 2014, they also found a DVT, a deep vein thrombosis, which is just, it's a blood clot. It was in my thigh. I had to be on blood thinners for 3 months, and because I was nursing Calvin at the time, it was injections. It was a Lovenox injection. I couldn't take pills because it would affect my breast milk. So So yeah, I would do a blood thinning injection twice a day, once in the morning and once at night. Because I'm pregnant, it's the same kind of thing. The pills are too harsh, they could affect the baby, so it would have been Lovenox injections twice a day. So I was really kind of nervous about that. I did not want to be injecting myself twice a day while I'm pregnant. Pregnancy is hard enough as it is. So I go to this appointment, I go to this maternal fetal medicine appointment, and it was glorious. They did a really long ultrasound, saw the baby moving around. It was so fun to see the baby moving, playing with its feet, putting its hands up by its face. Oh, it was so amazing. It was just amazing. And at one point we even saw the baby opening and closing its mouth and like just going like nom nom nom. It was the cutest thing ever. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so yeah, they did a really in-depth ultrasound, and the doctor came in after the ultrasound and said, we can't see the tumor on the ultrasound, which is a good thing. It means the tumor is too small for them to see in the ultrasound. He said, as far as he's concerned, he would prefer me have a vaginal birth. He said it would be healthier for me. He said it would even reduce my risk of having blood clots again. And he said that he would personally rather me be on blood thinners postpartum rather than while I'm pregnant. So after we have the baby, I will be put on injections for a while, which I don't really care. Honestly, as long as I don't have to do it while I'm pregnant, whatever. So I'm good with that. So it was one of those appointments that it just set my mind at ease. They want me to have a vaginal birth. They can't see the tumor. I don't have to be on blood thinners. And he told me not to bother getting MRIs while I'm pregnant either, just because it's not like there's really much they would do with the information other than just knowing if it's growing or not. And if it's growing, there's nothing we can do about it while I'm pregnant anyways, so why do the MRIs? I'll have one after I have the baby. When I hit 34 weeks, I'll go back to this doctor. They'll do an in-depth ultrasound, see if the tumor has grown, and if it has grown, is it going to affect my ability to have a vaginal birth? And at that point, that will decide if I'll get to have a vaginal birth or not. So yeah, that's how that's going. And you know, I have people ask me all the time, you know, are you worried? I mean, you have this really rare tumor and you're pregnant. Are you worried? No, I'm not. I'm really not. I feel very, very comfortable with this pregnancy. I feel like it's what Dan and I were supposed to do. I feel like we were supposed to have this child. I don't think about it too much, you know, and I don't like thinking about it, honestly. It's not that I'm trying to be naive to the fact that I have a tumor and I'm pregnant. It's just that I know that I'm supposed to be pregnant, and I know that my doctors are monitoring me really closely, and I know that everything's going to be okay, you know? So one way or the other, this baby's going to get here, whether I have a C-section or a vaginal birth, and of course I want a vaginal birth. But if I have a C-section and the baby gets here and is just perfectly healthy and fine, it's all about the baby. How the baby gets here, to me, is not the important thing. It's all about getting the baby here. So yeah, that's the pregnancy update. That's where I am so far. Let's see, have I had any cravings? I've had cravings off and on, you know, like there'll be something that I really, really want and I desperately have to have it, and then I'll eat it and then I'm good and I don't want it ever again. Like there were a few days where I really wanted chili dogs, and I just ate chili dogs for lunch every day for like 3 or 4 days. I can't eat pizza. Oh my goodness, pizza makes me so sick. It is like the bane of my existence right now. Sweets, I like. Salty things, I'm not really leaning one way or the other to which is better. As far as like, oh, if you like this, you're having a girl. If you like this, you're having a boy. Apparently, I'm having a mixed gendered baby because I like them all. So anyways, yeah, I'm just kind of trucking along at this point. Second trimester, feeling really good, feeling really healthy. I have some energy back. Right now I have a cold, which for anyone that's been pregnant with a cold, you know is just awful because you can't take good drugs. And so you just kind of have to get through it. So that's what I'm doing right now. So anyways, coming up, we are going to be finding out what we're having in 3 weeks. So, so that's going to be really fun. That's really exciting. If I had to guess what I'm having based on whose pregnancy is this more like, is it more like Lucy's or is it more like Calvin's? I'm thinking I'm having a girl. I feel pretty confident that I'm having a girl, honestly. And now if I'm having a boy, I'm just going to feel betrayed by my own motherly instincts. So, but I would be happy either way. We have one of each. I don't really care. I just want a happy, healthy baby. So yeah, that's that. I am going to be doing these updates every 2 weeks. So every even week. So this is 16 weeks. I'll do another one at 18, another one at 20. So, and that's what I'm going to do from now on. And I'm super excited about it. I hope you guys are excited about it. Another thing I'm going to be doing eventually, I don't know when, somewhere down the line, I'll be sharing birth stories, my birth story of Lucy and my birth story of Calvin. So you'll also have that to look forward to. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are doing great, and stay tuned for more baby updates from me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Ultrasound wise, everything looks exactly the way it should. Oh. The little arm buds that I was talking about. Yeah, that's your little one.